The Power Rangers reboot movie has a brand new writer, and in this video, we're going to go over all the details in the article. So, this news is breaking news. Well, it broke a couple of hours ago. It broke while I was sleeping, like most news on this website or on the internet due to time zones. So, if you haven't heard the news, Bryan Edward Hill is set to write the new Power Rangers reboot movie, and this is great that Hasbro and eOne have a writer locked in, because if I remember correctly, there was a writer they were looking at hiring, but he was doing the early drafts. But like I said when that article first dropped, if they had a writer planned, then things were probably not going to go as well as they planned this early into pre-production. They wanted someone with a good vision, and now they've got someone with a really good vision from what I've read. So let's go over the article right now. eOne and Hasbro tap Bryan Edward Hill to write new Power Rangers movie. So let's read the article done by Deadline right now. Exclusive. eOne and Hasbro have closed a deal to bring on Bryan Edward Hill to write Power Rangers feature film adaptation from director Jonathan Entwistle. eOne will develop and produce the project. So that's really good that they've locked in. They've made a deal with Bryan to get this project off the ground, because usually when they have writers on board, there is a couple of stuff in pre-production where they want a certain amount of money, they want a certain amount of creative control here and there, and that could fall apart through the cracks earlier if things don't go, like if Hasbro and eOne and Bryan and stuff like that don't see eye to eye. Things might fall apart, who knows, but we'll see what happens. But it looks like Bryan is on board with this project. So, eOne and Hasbro recently announced that Entwistle will shepherd a new Power Rangers film and television adaptations in American entertainment and merchandising franchise built around the live-action superhero. Okay, based on Tokusatsu, Okay, they're just saying about stuff we know, and it's been rebooted movie. Okay. I didn't really have to read that paragraph because it's stuff you guys all know about, where Power Rangers is based on Super Sentai. Hill is a prolific African-American creator working in film, television, and comics. He recently adapted Black for Studio 8, Warner Brothers penned Revenge Magic for Stampede, and rewrite of I Am Yours for Paramount. In television, he is currently the co-producer on Greg Berlanti's new DC series, Titans. Nice. Despite what you think about Titans, like, I enjoy it as, like, good background noise, and I did sort of get suckered into it last year when I had nothing to watch on Netflix on Australian TV. So, Titans is okay, and Titans is a very, very dark show. Very dark show. It deals with a lot of, like, dark themes here and there. So, if they've got... sorry about that. If they've got, Bryan on board with that, and he's written a couple of episodes of Titans here and there, then I'm wondering how dark and how adult orientated this film can be, because I know they want to get the mixed audience for the kids and the adults so they can make money on both ticket sales, but if this guy has written stuff for Titans with how dark and adult theme that can get, then I'm curious what he is going to bring to this movie. Okay. Over the last year, he has written some of the biggest comics for Marvel, DC, Top Cow, Boom, and Vertical. Previously, he wrote Gaunt for Universal, Mark Platt, Phantom for Paramount. Okay, that's a bunch of stuff he's written. And So, I don't want to have the Sentai photo up, they might copyright me. So this is really great because we've got a writer locked in for this project. I'm sure that we're slowly getting this Power Rangers reboot off the ground, but if Hasbro and eOne have Bryan in mind to write this movie, and the movie does well, maybe they can bring him on board to write other stuff for Power Rangers. Maybe if they do anything animated or anything older audience, like a TV show set for the big kids, you can say, he can write something more darker with a storyline like that. Who knows, but I'm excited to see what Bryan can bring to the Power Rangers franchise, and from what I've heard, he's written a lot of good stuff here and there, so we'll see what happens, but either way, I'm glad they've got a writer in mind, and they've got a director in mind. Now we're just going to see how the script gets penned, and what happens, and stuff like that, and maybe eventually by 2021 or 2022, we'll probably start seeing the cast eventually for this brand new movie, so anyway... Oh, I cracked my voice there. Anyway, guys, what do you think of this brand new writer for the brand new Power Rangers reboot movie? Tell me in the comment section down below. I love to hear your thoughts, love to hear your opinions. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, take care, all that good stuff. Bye!